So I've got those set, and now I'm going to save that as a pattern stamp. So all we need to do is go Settings, Create Pattern. Now I've created my own pattern set called Hardanger for putting these in. So you can, if you haven't got one, it's a good idea to create one, and all you do is go New Set and type in your set name here and go OK, and you'll have a new group that every time you open the patterns, you'll be able to find the Hardanger ones quickly. So I'm just going to cancel, but you can actually go OK once you've typed in your name. So then I've got a pattern set, and I'm going to enter the pattern name block, which I probably already have as well in this software. So it's going to ask me if I want to overwrite when I go OK, but that won't happen to you. Yes, I'll overwrite. Okay. So now I have a pattern in there. We haven't created the pattern yet. We need to digitize the first reference point. I'm always forgetting this. So I want one reference point on the left at the top, and I want the other reference point, and notice I'm waiting till my grid lines turn red. There. Now the pattern block has been created, and go OK. You need to put two reference points when you're creating a pattern block. They can be on the side, they can be through the middle, they can be through the middle this way, or at the top across that way. You'll see how the reference points are used in just a moment. Okay, now we can delete that block. Alright, now we can use that pattern stamp to build up our Hardanger design. So I'm going to zoom back out again, and I'm just going to use the minus zoom tool, minus the right click on the zoom magnifying glass, and just come out to about there and hit my escape button to lose that tool. And I'm going to start using the stamp. So all we need to do is go Arrange, Pattern Stamp, and we've got our sets here in our drop down menu, pattern set. So we're going to be looking for that Hardanger set that we created, and they should be in alphabetical order. So there it is, Hardanger. And here's the block that we created. So we select that and go OK. And now you'll see you have the block hanging off your cursor, and you can see those two reference points as little nodes that you digitized. What we want to do is use the grid to create a stepping pattern of 11 blocks. So just left click in on a crosshairs of the grid point, and using the grid, so again looking for those red crossing lines, left click on the bottom. Now the next one, we want to actually go down one grid and across one grid, because we're going to be swinging it round. Wait for those red lines, swing it around, and this is going to make the step. Now the next one we don't have to move, because this is where we want to start and end it, and this is what I meant about the start and end points of the design. There won't be any jump stitch here, because the start and ends will line up, whereas there was a jump stitch here, which we're going to fix in a minute. So again, for the horizontal one, come down one, across one, left click, swing around, left click, stay where you are, left click, down, left click. So it's very quick to build up your stepping pattern. It's a bit repetitive, but that's good practice. So just keep going till you have 11 steps, or an odd number, of course, if you want to do something a little bit different to what I've done size wise. I must be getting close. I'll just have to count these in a minute. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. Now I'm just going to go escape out of that now. To lose my pattern stamp tool, just press escape, and I'm going to fix these jump stitches, because I want to eventually make this one block that I can multiply to build the whole pattern, and I don't want little jump stitches there. So the easiest way is to move the start point of this block to here, or the end point of this block. Let me zoom in and show you. If you move the end point of this block from here to here, you won't get a jump stitch at all. If you move the start point of this block from here to here, you'll get a jump stitch, but it'll be following the edge of the block. But just the neatest way is to move the end point of this one from here to here. So we'll select it and go to the reshape tool and just take our cross and move it over there and press enter. Okay, that jump stitch is now gone. And if we come down to the next block, of course, we don't have to do anything because the start and end points are in the right place. Coming down to this one, we're going to check our select, back to our reshape tool and move our cross across and press enter. And that jump stitch is gone. I'll zoom out to show all again now that you've seen that and quickly do the rest. And we're right for the rest. So now we've got one block, and what I'm going to do is zoom out. Okay, and I'm going to escape from my zoom tool and I'm going to go edit, select all, and I'm going to group this so that it behaves as one object. So I'm going to come down to my group icon, which is the bottom left, left click, and now this is grouped as one icon, one item. If I just try to select, it'll always select the whole lot, and if I try to move it, it will move as one. I'm not going to move it because it's nicely lined up on the grid, but what I am going to go is duplicate it. So we're going to go copy, paste. Now there's another one on there directly over the other one. I'm going to rotate that second one, and I'm going to rotate it clockwise. So when you're rotating, the right click rotates clockwise, the left click rotates counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. We want to go clockwise, so we're going to right click on our rotate arrows, which are these ones here, the red and blue arrows, and I'm going to right click twice. And the reason I went clockwise is, can you see this jump stitch here? I don't want to have the jump stitch from this side over here. I want them to meet up here. So I can now just drag this down and line it up with the grid, and I'm using those red grid lines to make sure I'm nicely lined up. And I haven't got any jump stitches. If I'd have gone the other way around, well, I could have put it on this side, I suppose, but it just worked better for me. And so you can experiment, but just watch out for those jump stitches. Now I'm going to paste another one, and of course it's gone back to where the original one was because that's the one I copied. And I'm going to right click on the rotate button 4 times this time, and drag it over to this point here. So I'm just building up a diamond shape here. Paste another one and rotate that 6 times now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and drag that into place. Okay, so if I just show all, you can see that I've got a diamond that starts stitching here, stitches right round with no jump stitches, and finishes stitching here as well. So that's pretty good, isn't it?